What is going on? This is Blake Wallace with Wallace Realty Group. I am bringing you the monthly market report for the Twin Cities. I'm going to give you data points and information on all property types, all price ranges, all construction types, as you can see on my screen here. And we're looking at a rolling 12-month period, right? So we're going to be comparing numbers from January of last year to January of this year, and you're going to see some pretty crazy numbers. First things first, though, I want to talk about some things that have been happening in the news. Obviously, as you know, and probably as you've seen, because the real estate market has been top news for quite some time now with the crazy market going on, that the Federal Reserve has met and they're talking about increasing interest rates. And I want to talk about kind of what that means. Basically, by the end of the year, they're looking at the interest rate being right around 4.5% overall. That's an overall interest rate for all lending, all lenders, and things like that. What that means for mortgages, there will be an increase. Some mortgages will be higher interest rates, some will be lower. However, that is going to decrease buyer demand in the market, so we will see less competition for homes, which will not which does not mean that there's going to be a crash by any means. So any of those news outlets that are trying to use those scare tactics to scare people into thinking that you need to have this crazy concern about the market looking like 2008 again or whenever that was that everything crashed. Not going to be the case. It's going to be a more normalized market, but you're not going to be seeing your homes coming on the market and selling within hours. Maybe it'll take days. Maybe it'll take weeks. Who knows? However, that will put a little bit of downward pressure on the average sales price. So if you are thinking about selling, now will be the time. If you're thinking about selling, if you're the type to try to time the market, now is the time to sell to increase the amount that you will get for your home. Okay, that's what that means. That's what's going to happen. Not going to be a crash, but there will be some correction in the market down for sellers because competition is going to be a little bit lower and inventory is going to increase a little bit as builders keep coming onto the market and other sellers decide to sell their home. All right. So let's jump into these numbers. The average sales price we saw increase in January by 11%. That is crazy. So the average sales price for homes in the Twin Cities has been right around 395,000, which is a gradual increase, as you see, gradual increase going up, 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 up. All right. The month supply stayed the same for the last few months. We're at 1.2 months of inventory. If we look at this on a month to month basis, we're actually under 1 month of inventory right now, which is pretty crazy because we don't see it get that low. However, we do see things slow down in the wintertime, of course, because it's cold right around the holidays. People don't want to move in the cold, and that is reflected on the market. However, because inventory was already historically low, we're seeing even lower inventory levels now. So if you want to bring your home on the market and you don't want to have competition, now is the time to do that. Okay. I would say throughout this first quarter, you're still going to see the same type of market behavior that we saw all last year. And then things might start to slow down a little bit as we get into Q2, Q3, Q4, whatever that may be. All right. New listings that came on the market, we are down 1.6% for new listings coming on the market. Overall, there were 74,895 new listings that came on the market. That sounds like a big number, but really it's not because it has dropped. And because inventory levels are low, that is reflecting there. All right. Now, the percentage of the original listing price that people are getting for your home, for their homes. Check this out. Since August, we have been staying steady at 102% of the listing price, which is an increase of 2% over last year. So if you were to put your home on the market now and it was set at the right price and you're in an area where there's single family homes where families want to be, these are homes that are right on the outside of Minneapolis, St. Paul, a lot of the suburbs now, both north, south, east, west, wherever you're going. These are the popular areas where people are flocking. And if you put your home on the market, you will see a ton of activity, which is driving this percentage up to where homeowners can expect to get 102%, which is kind of scary because now, as things start to normalize, we are going to see some sellers with unrealistic expectations. However, right now, it's pretty realistic to say that if you place your home on the market now and you have it at the right price and you're in the right area, you will see at least 100% of your asking price. So listen, if selling is something that you're thinking about doing, or you know of somebody that's thinking about selling, please, you can share this video with them, share these numbers, and let me know. Click the link below. We can schedule some time to talk about what your plans are. If you're thinking about selling and buying, it's a really good time because you can get your home sold for top dollar. The next house that you buy, overall, you're going to pay less for it because interest rates are still low. All right. So take advantage of the market. Get out there, see what's what. Let's give it a try. This has been Blake Wallace giving you the market report. I'll talk to you guys next month. Thanks so much for watching.